tips to get better at bedrock PvP. So in today's video, you've already heard it and you've already seen the title, tips to get better at bedrock PvP, controller, and KBM. Now the first tip, in my opinion, is inventories. Now you guys always seen my layout, this one. I use this layout now. And this is the first layout. Some people like to use this layout. And the reason why, like, for KBM players, this is a really good layout. By the way, the one I was showing you, the first one, is like a corruptions layout. And yeah, there's different combinations like sword, snowball, and then like bow, and then stuff like that, and then like sword, and then bow, and then at the end snowballs and the blocks and the pearls or the pickaxe at the secondary end. But yeah, that's the first tip. The second tip is when you're fighting somebody, let's just say right here, and you're about, let's just say 2 blocks away at max. When you're comboing like this, for controller players right here, you want to be clicking, it's either you want to spam or time. I recommend timing at the start and then spamming in the combo, because when you time it's so much easier to pick up on controller. And a tip for KBM, either butterfly or drag. You don't have to do them. And another thing is Hive, add a thing to, like, actually never mind, I was gonna say something about drag clicking, but like, you know, everybody does it and it's not worth it, because like there's so many drag clickers in the community. And the way to actually beat drag clickers is to just, like, you know, I'm making a video, but another way of doing some kind of strats is the lock-in. For controller, it's a little hard when you do it, but after so long, it gets easy. Oh yeah, and here's recommended cents. The recommended is 92 on KBM 44. Because 44 just feels good for KBM players. That's another tip. Oh yeah, and the practice. Try, like, and some people don't like 92 cents. And the way to do that is play, like, let's just say, play a full game of Skywars or something. And then turn it up by 2 until you eventually reach at least 92 or higher. In the skill, in the sensitivity gap, for what's it called? For controller players, 92 to 100, and for KBM players, 44 to 50. In my opinion, is the best. Some like, I've seen one sweat use 23, but that's a little too low from other people's opinions. It's just an opinion, you know, nothing too big. But another tip is, when you're fighting somebody, try your best to stay like, I mean, if you're block resetting, try to stay close. But if you're like fighting them, you wanna, if you can, try to like stay away as much as you can from them. Cause it will help you. Cause if you S-tap lovers out there, it's really useful. Really useful. And for one of the last tips, you see every single time when you queue for these like games and you see sweats, you know, and let's just say like you're a decent player. You're not really good at the game, but you're decent, okay? And you have beaten good players before. Okay? Let's just say that. But let's just say you're one of those people that practically can't unless you get lucky. Instead of playing the game that you're playing, this is a tip for like the new players. If you see a sweat that's at over level, let's say 40, re-queue. Because let's just say you're level like 10 and lower, you want to re-queue against those people if you're new to the game. If you're a really good player that just means a different game, just stick with, if you, okay, like, you know bedwars, like that game on Hive? Like level 70 players sometimes I tend to be like in the low levels in Skywars unless you're a grinder or whatever level. And I've watched a lot of PvP tips. Take inspiration from them too, please. They have really good tips too. And another tip you could use, oh, this guy's trying to trap. Anyway, oh, that's a perfect mention. Traps. If you don't want to have to re-queue against sweats all the time, another tip would be to make a trap. Now you would say, what? How would that work against sweats? If you can make a very good trap and you know you can't win without trapping, or you need luck on your side to win, just try to trap. It's just a tip to win. Personally, oh my gosh, this guy's good. Oh, this guy might be reaching. Anyways, oh yeah, perfect mention, hackers. If there's a hacker in your game, the strat to beat them, if they're not like, you know, fly hacking. If they're fly hacking, you're done. But like if they're reaching and using like the like insanely crazy, like they're using insanely crazy cheats, what you want to do is you want to run away from them. And when you run away from them, go to your trap, or either try your best to block trap them, in your opinion. And when you're, okay, listen. When you're block trapping, people tend to see that you are block trapping if they're good at the game, or decent enough to see. Now, the thing is, people, like I said, people will notice. So the way to get around to it is blend it in, or get your friend to play with you, and then they basically just can't even see it at that point. If you do, like, there's like this boombox thing where you get on a bridge and then you make a box your friend is in, and it uses a red boombox, or that 1 KB boombox that has like different stuff on the normal one you see, that knocks any player. Oh, I don't have arrows. Oh yeah, another tip after this. I could have just swapped to my thing, but it's alright. But anyways, another tip is when, like a small tip that doesn't really help most players, but I think it helps. Put arrows in your offhand. Now you're wondering why. For one, it saves you an extra slot. That could be helpful if you're really good at the game. And for two, it tells you when you run out of arrows. So if you get all the arrows that you'll need in the match and you put it in your offhand, you'll know when they're gone. So that's another tip. Anyways, let me know down in the comments if this helped you in your journey of getting better at Minecraft. And bye.